of anything that is bigger and moves because there might be a
I finally got it.
A certain moving being
It's
that
gonna be
does
a
not
struggle.
smell or look like a person.
Hold on.
And then if your snake
There we go. I think this is my... Yeah, this is my worst character. I started this one last. I just alt-tabbed and hit OBS and record. Yeah, so this one's only been 3 hours. There he goes. Jump on me. Yeah, flash charges. Yeah, I've got a character that dropped Wanderlusts, Redbeak, a nice rare sword, some attack speed gloves. And I just knew the one that was going to actually spawn this was the one with the worst gear. And here, now the real question is, do I continue my boredom by farming it out on the other characters? Oh yeah, I don't have my loot filter turned on, so that dropped like a normal unique. Interesting. This is that super creepy shit that the guy that made the unique wrote. I thought it said something when you equipped it. My DPS went down. Trash weapon. So yeah, this one, I didn't even pick up another ring. I didn't have any scrolls for any of this. This was the last one. So that was like 3 hours, 20 minutes. 3 hours, 20 minutes. Maybe that's the second one I made. So 3, 6, 7, 8, almost 9 hours. That's pretty good, to be fair. So, to my friends that watch all my uploads that don't play this game, brief explanation. And yeah, it's like 5:30 in the morning and I'm naked. Whatever. Well, not really naked, but... Okay, so, to my gamer friends watching this that don't play this game. So, the sword that I was farming only drops from a specific place. So when you create a new character, let's pretend I just made a new character. You wake up on this beach and you basically run through here. Usually you ignore all these monsters. You run through here, so like this is the starting zone, whoops, of the whole game. I have Act 1. Some of you probably played the beginning of the game, but monster level 1, so these monsters are worth no XP. Not really. Kill a couple of those to get a buff from something. But you run up here, you kill this guy in a couple hits, and you walk into town and you're done. However, but once you hit level 7, this boss can spawn an Uber version, which is what you just saw me kill. However, if I walk into town, I can never come back to this zone. There's not a waypoint to portal in. This is purely just the zone that gets you into the first town. So, what that means is you have to log out and log back in and run it again. Which means, because it drops at level 7, you have to farm up at least 7 levels by running through here and killing these monsters. Now, at the beginning, when you have 0 gear and no levels, this isn't exactly a speedy task. Like, I'm one-shotting everything pretty much right now, but you have to grind it out. And like a lot of games, you start getting penalties for your XP gain if you're over-leveled. So this is level 1 zone. Once you hit like level 4, you're like not getting any XP. So you have to farm, like purposely farm to level 7 to even start getting the chance for that Uber version to spawn. And then it's like a 0.1% chance to even spawn it. So it normally takes people an ungodly amount of time. The general rule in this game is don't farm it, just buy it. And that's 1000% true. However, the current league is so shit that a lot of people quit playing the game, and I quit playing it for a long time. But my itch to be playing Path of Exile, a game that I like, overcame me, so I've been playing on Standard, which is the like boring permanent league that is just like not worth playing ever. But when you're that desperate, you'll play it. So like these are like my tabs of stuff from from the last 3 years of playing, and I play on this. But then I was like, you know what? It's one of those things. It's like doing grindy shit in World of Warcraft. You do it just because it's part of the experience and such. So I was like, you know what? I've never done it. I'm gonna do the suicide mission of farming this sword. So you have to basically farm it over and over. The caveat is, so like, see how my map, so when I hit tab, this map overlays on the screen. As I explore it, it expands. Duh. So that means I've explored the zone. So if I log out and come back in on the same character, you will notice it's the same instance. It's already explored. And that's because zones have a timeout time. Now luckily, this first zone doesn't go by the same 15-minute timer that the rest of the zones do. It only takes 2 minutes. So basically you have 2 minutes of downtime before you can come back in, which is why you create multiple characters and run them continuously. You just try to get them all to level 7 and hope you spawn him. And you just do it for hours. And it usually takes people between 15 to 20 hours from what I've seen. And as you saw earlier, it took me about 8 or 9. I already forgot. So I got really lucky. And yeah, so I farmed it. The sword dropped on that character. It can never drop again. And yeah, so I deleted the character because that's the only reason I had the character. So I put it in my stash so I can use it on all these standard characters if I wanted. But it was really just a novelty thing to have to say, I grinded that out. So here we go. We're going to delete these because I'm done. The reason it's worth farming, it's not. But the reason people buy it at all, some of you like Jason and such know that how links work in the game, and 6 links are hard to come by. But so the sword comes permanently 6 linked. It counts as a one-handed sword, but it takes up both weapon slots. So you get all the benefits of dual wielding a weapon, but you get a 6 link, which you normally cannot get out of 2 one-handed swords. And then in addition to that, it's got a ton of crit, and it adds 2 to 3 physical damage to attacks per level. That's quite a bit of phys damage. And then it gives you the buff Her Embrace for 3 seconds when you ignite an enemy. It's just a good sword, and people buy it and make builds around it. But it's just one of those things. It's like farming Ashes of Alar and WoW. It's just one of those things you grind. And some of you that have played the game know what divination cards are. There is a divination card for this. In fact, do I have any? No, I don't. But you can just buy the cards and get it, which is why you don't farm it anymore. But I just did. So yeah, that's what I was doing, and I just kind of unexpectedly got it a little early. But yeah, I don't know why I'm making this video. I guess to document for myself that I did it. Never again.